Just a little PSA for you today, but don't ever mess with a witch. We casually drink our afternoon tea out of the skulls of our enemies. Friends, hello. Welcome back to Amethyst Craftworks. I am Samantha, and to go along with my PSA from the beginning there, witches also have to wipe their lip gloss off of their skull mug. Just also something to keep in mind. But hello! How are ya? I hope you're doing good today on this Friday morning, this Friday Funday. I do have a cup of hot tea in just the most incredible mug. He is not part of my Friday Funday haul today, but he was too good not to show ya. Look at him. Oh, it's perfect. I will say I got him from Walmart. He was very cheap, as Walmart do. It is not dishwasher safe and not microwave safe. So he is a hand wash only tea and coffee mug, which is fine. He does attract my lip gloss, I tell you that. But he's kind of like hand wash only yarn, right? You make exceptions for hand wash only yarn, and I make exceptions for hand wash only mugs as well. But my hand wash only skull of my enemy's mug is not the topic of discussion today. Instead, it is the aforementioned hand wash only yarn. So, first of all, these yarns drew me in like I cannot even put into words, because there were that's five. Three is what I was going for. Three. There were three things about these yarns that just I zeroed in on. So first, the name. They are called, come on camera, there we go, Macchiato Cakes. Now, as you guys know, even though I have tea today, I am a coffee fanatic. And macchiato, like a latte, like a cappuccino, etc., is a layered coffee drink with espresso. And anything coffee, I'm like, ooh, I want it, right? But then, you see these colors together, and boy, I fell in love instantaneously. It is like a sunset. There are purples and oranges and corals, like a golden orange, bubblegum pink, brown even, like it is so beautiful. And this red, like harvest meets Halloween, meets Hocus Pocus, meets Haunted Hayride, like all of that. And I just, oh my God, it's absolutely stunning. But then, the third thing. This color is called, I wonder if you'll be able to read it. It's probably super blurry, but let me translate it for you, because it is called Bewitch. You make a yarn with a coffee-inspired name, right, in Halloween fall colors, and you call it Bewitch? Baby! I am on that faster than you can blink, let me tell you. And so I grabbed, how many? I grabbed 4 of this color in Bewitch because, oh, be still my heart. And it is so squooshy, so mooshy squooshy. It's so wonderful. And it is made of 80% acrylic and 20% wool. So I'm sorry to you guys, to my friends here that can have wool. I know Bella, for example, cannot have wool. it is unfortunate because this is so soft. It is just, oh, I want to rub it all over my face, but then my lip gloss will be all over this instead of my mug, right? So I'm not going to do that. But it's 80-20 with wool in it, and I got to be honest, I can't tell. No, I can tell that there's wool in it. It feels like it's a wool blend, but not in the way you think. Ooh, it's not like, ooh, itchy, scratchy. It feels a little more toothsome. That is an excellent word, right? It's a little more toothsome than just straight up acrylic. It's a little, yeah, toothsome. That's about the best way I can describe it. It's got a little more bite to it than just straight up super soft kind of brushed acrylic, but it's not in any way, shape, or form itchy or scratchy or anything like that. It's so soft. God, I really love it. And it's gorgeous, right? So I got 4 of these. But then I also got 4 of the color Solitude, which is black and white. Now, these yarns are sort of twisted. There is color change in them, of course, but the color changes are sort of like one strand color changes and then the other strand kind of color changes in a total opposite way. So you get parts that are like black and white, and then you get gray and white, or then you get like a dark gray with a lighter gray, and so on. Same with the purple, sunset, orange, gold, coral colors. Like they just sort of blend together. And so it works up beautifully. And how do I know it works up beautifully? Well, hold on. So I got 4 of these and 2 of these with the intention of making a project with them together. I haven't added this color, the Solitude color, to it yet, but I've been working with Bewitch, and let me just show you here what I got. One sec here. Like I said, I've been working with the macchiato cakes. Now, as I also just previously said, I got the black and white variegated twisty color Solitude to go with Bewitch, but I haven't yet got the black and white version in my project. But let me set this poor floppy cake down. It's maybe not set it where it'll fall, because oh goodness, I just smacked the microphone, so I'm sorry if you heard that. But anyway, I've been working on a project that I have been meaning to make for months and months and months and months and months and months, and I'm finally doing it because fall is slowly working its way into my area's weather. Today, for example, I am most comfortable in my long sleeve mesh top and my beanie. I was wearing a beanie and this mesh top earlier in the week. Like, long sleeves are okay because the temperature's slowly coming down for fall at the end of the month. And so I was in the mood to make something that I can wear in fall. And so I started working up a poncho. Oh my God, a poncho. Now, if you guys will remember, a poncho was part of my 2023 goals, where I wanted to make a sweater and a poncho for myself. And I did. I made a sweater, and now I'm making a poncho. Now, the pattern is just a granny square poncho. I got it from Fiber Spider. I will, of course, link you to it down below in case you're curious. It is not done. I am also using, just in case you were curious, I'm using my little witch hat. Oh, it wants to turn around. There it goes. My little witch hat stitch marker that I myself made as my progress keeper But it is just one big granny square, really, with a hole in the middle for my head. Boy, ain't that something? That's something. Yes. Anyway, so it's just one big granny square. So it's a 4-point poncho with a head hole, face hole in the middle, right? And this is one full skein of the Bewitched color, and then half, maybe more than half. No, that's definitely more than half. I would say maybe that's 2/3 of that cake done. So I'm gonna maybe work until this is all done, and then I'm going to trim it along the bottom edge with maybe just 1 or 2 rounds of the Solitude discolor. And then I might also do like a, where are we? Here we go. A like single crochet kind of, everything's falling. Anyway, like a single crochet edge along the neckline here, because it is just a bare chain. And I did work into the back bumps on the chain, which I tend to do more often than not. So it does give it kind of a clean edge. But I think this as like a little tiny finishing edge on the collar, and then a couple of rounds along the bottom. Oh, it's going to be perfect. And I think this will scream Halloween, scream fall. And since it is a granny stitch, of course, I'm sure this is no surprise to anyone, but the granny stitch is my favorite stitch. I kind of default to making everything out of the granny stitch if I can. And so Fiber Spider hooks me up with the good granny square or granny stitch patterns, because he too loves the granny stitch. Who doesn't love the granny stitch, right? I'm sure there are people out there that don't. But anyway, what the heck was I saying? Oh, since it's made out of the granny stitch, it is very light and airy. I've been trying it on as I'm working just to make sure it's not too big, it's not too, like, tent-like before it gets to the length that I want it to be. And since it's a 4-point poncho, I can either wear it as, where are we here? As, like, a square. So kind of like that, where the points are at my hips, essentially. Or I can wear it where the points, where are the points? Here we are. So the points are like at my front and back, and then at my arms, right? So I thought the versatility of a 4-point poncho in the granny stitch works up really fast in gloriously beautiful yarns that I genuinely could not wait to get my grubby mitts into, all made for just Kismet, I tell you. And so yeah, that's kind of a work in progress show off, but a yarn haul. It is mostly a yarn haul. I could not pass these up, not in a million years. If I have any left, I'm not sure what I want to do with them. I very likely will have 2 of the Bewitched color, and then probably 1 3/4 of the Solitude color. So if you have ideas for me with wool acrylic blend, please leave me a comment, let me know. It does feel a lot like Scarfy, but I would even say it's thinner than Scarfy, because Scarfy is also a 5. I would definitely say this one is thinner. It's a roving yarn, so it does go thick to thin, as you know, but I would say it's thinner than Scarfy even, which is a thin 5, I think, in general. But it's also softer. Like, I just want to wrap myself around these yarns while I'm working with them. A blanket, for sure, would be beautiful. There is a blanket pattern on the label itself. Blanket instructions. Chain 2. Single crochet. Okay, so it's a crochet pattern. I could make this beautiful ripply blanket. It is gorgeous. However, it says it needs 5 balls of yarn, so that's maybe more than I've got. But anyway, before I like get super distracted here and just talk your head off even more, I will just let you go. This was a short video. It was a small haul. I didn't get a whole lot. The colors that are in the new anniversary cakes as well. Oh my god, Blackbird. I'm so into it. I loved the sort of purple and orange and sunset colors as well. I don't remember that one's name from the anniversary cakes, but oh my goodness. Gorgeous. I love the anniversary cakes. I am a fan of them. I've bought them every year that I have been crocheting. So, the last 2 years. So I'll very likely end up with some more this year too. And I could have bought them this time as well, but I practiced some restraint, and I also just was like, all I want these macchiato cakes in my hands. I need to touch them. I need to feel them. I need to work with them. And I need to see these colors like striped through a project, right? So that was my main goal. So we'll go back for the anniversary cakes at a later date and time. But yes, thank you so much for joining me here on this Friday Funday. It's a little wacky. I'm a little all over the place, and that's okay. I hope you have a lovely Friday and a very awesome weekend. And until I see you next time, thank you for leaving me a like and a comment. And thank you for subscribing today as well. And I will catch you next time. Take care. Goodbye.